What do you do for fun? And the kittens are just starting to open their eyes. It's been 8 days since Forest Kitty gave birth here at the Afro Flower Homestead. And it's been amazing and humbling to watch these little creatures get their sea legs. They're starting to walk, and some of them are just starting to peel their eyes open. So here I'm working on my skill this year. These were really challenging to do these ring muscle ups. Shout out to one of my coaches. Here I'm soothing Mama Forest Kitty, who has been so gracious to her young. And here we're working on the rings again. These had me so fired up, and I'm getting some movement in before we get off to travel. So we're back on the road again. It's been a while, and we're off to one of my favorite places, the Agricultural Expo. So somebody asked me, what do I do for fun? I was thinking, like, what is she talking about? Doesn't she see all of this activity? There is so much to do. I don't know how you could ever be bored. This is one of my favorite things to do, to look at trellises. Garden trellises, and to see garden setups and see the drip irrigation and take a mental snapshot, and also to see what principles of the garden I can implement in my own little garden. Oh, I love trellises, and to see how people have creatively used bamboo or crowbar or drip tape to get water effectively and efficiently to their crops, even if it's in a little garden. Of course, after doing my chores super early when it was still dark, I managed to get here really, really early. There were no crowds. I didn't have to wait online around the block to get in, and so it was really quiet and peaceful to walk around and look at this year's setup of the urban garden. So inspiring. So what do you do for fun? I make beautiful food. I garden. I dance. I research and I learn, which is super exciting. I think that's a lot. I'm creative with my hair, though. I've taken that off the table. I don't spend a whole lot of time with it because I have so many more things to do with my time. Look at these soursop exhibits, right? The soursop, the raspberry leaf, and also comfrey. They do so much with these tires. How could I ever be bored? So when someone asks me what I do for fun, I feel like this lifestyle, it's interesting, it's creative, it's a lot of newness. You definitely see the usefulness of your fitness to be able to get up and go. And now the temperature's dropped. It's only been about 94 degrees, so I can't imagine anything in terms of hair or makeup holding me back. I've got one task to do and on to the next. Definitely had to have some comfortable shoes on. They do such fantastic demos and displays of the plants. So this is one of my favorite exhibits to go to every year. What kind of shoes would you be wearing that you think are cute and still functional if you're out for a whole day of walking and in search of plants? What kind of food do you bring out with you on a day like this? You know, do you have a strategy for bringing your own food with you so you don't get stuck and in a bind? This simple, abundant lifestyle is full of so many other things that are nourishing me. The nourishment comes from whole foods, the movement, the garden, and nature. I wish so many more folks, so many more women knew how much life we were leaving on the table. Join me, catch this lifestyle. We train every morning at 5 a.m. And you see, we got it in before we went to the expo. It's a whole nother vibe to know that you're putting in that time for you to see and have the experiences that you'd like to while you still have time in your human suit. passion fruit. Look at the trellis.